Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. Today's video, as you can see from the title, is going to be styling the infamous trench coat because I think it is one of the season essentials. I live in my trench coat all the way through autumn and through spring, and to be honest, if I ever just need a light chuck-on jacket, it tends to come out even in winter because sometimes you just don't need a really big chunky thick coat. You just need a light layer to go over the top of a tracksuit or something, and this is perfect. The trench throughout this video that you're going to see is actually a vintage Burberry number that I picked up probably about 4 or 5 years ago now that I absolutely love. I treat it like gold. It gets dry cleaned all the time, but I'm going to link some similar alternatives in a similar shape for you if you're interested. If you want to know how I source secondhand designer, I'll leave that video linked down below as well. And also the size that I tend to get. So this one is actually a men's size large. I don't know the exact style, but I do know it's from about 1984. So it is quite an old style and probably quite specific to try and find, but hopefully that helps because I do get asked quite a lot. These outfits are all very simple to recreate using pieces that you probably already own. So make sure to check your own wardrobe before buying anything new. But if you do want any of the links, they are down in the description box below. If the exact item isn't linked because it's old or vintage or whatever the case may be, I'll link as similar as I can possibly find. But let's get on with the video, share the outfits, and hopefully you love them. Okay, we're keeping it simple for this one, and I've gone for quite a classic outfit for me. So if you've seen my previous trench coat styling videos, you may notice some of these are like variations of the same. I will leave it linked though in case you want to check them out. We're also going to ignore the remnants of the knee tape from running a half marathon a couple of weeks ago. That's because I'm filming it 2 days after running it, but you guys are seeing it later. But this is quite a simple one. So I've gone for black skirt and a black t-shirt underneath, just really nice and simple and easy. And then I've got some little loafers on, which I've had for years, with some cute little like pop socks. They're basically like really dark opaque tights, but I actually think with loafers they look quite cute. So I really like wearing them. I got them from Primark and they were like £1 for 5, and I just think they're a bit of a vibe with some loafers, to be honest. So don't at me on that one. I like them. And then I thought for the bag, I'd go for this really dark brown one because the dark brown with the brown jacket and then obviously with the blacks, I think it just ties in really nicely. Makes me feel a little bit smarter, but also still feel kind of dressed down as well. But to be honest, with the trench coat, I really like something like this. And this is a pretty classic outfit that I wear with this style all the time. So for me, it's a bit of a simple one. I wear it for meetings, I wear it out and about, just kind of everywhere, to be honest with you. But I would say if it's a little bit colder, then I would pop a jumper underneath. Or one of my favorite hacks is wearing like a really lightweight cardigan. You know, the like button up ones that kind of come to about here. I pop those underneath because you can't see them if you don't button them up. So it helps you add an extra layer if you're wearing a t-shirt, but you can't see it. So top tip. We've gone for jeans and a white tee. Feel like it's an absolute essential and so easy to wear in so many different ways. But if you style it with some little heeled boots, it dresses up the outfit enough to not feel super casual, but also makes you feel like you're not dressy either. So like this kind of outfit for me, I could easily wear for like something a bit smarter. I could wear it for, you know, a date night. I could wear it on the weekend. I could wear it to the shops, like so many different options, but it just feels a little bit smarter than just wearing your classic like trainers and stuff with it instead. And then I've just gone for this bag again because I just think it's really cute. And I quite like the colours of this with the trench coat. And I think also tying in the browns of the boots just adds those autumnal colours and just makes it feel really kind of on trend, but also simple for the season. And to be honest, I just think every type of outfit you could wear with jeans and a white top, like outerwear vibes and jumpers and stuff, and it always looks good. It's just how you accessorize and it's just the things that you put with it. Right, we've gone a little bit more classic for this one. So I've got a leopard scrunchie in my hair in my new favorite way to wear the scrunchie, which is just throwing it up and like basically trying to make it look a little bit nicer. And then I've got this denim dress on, which I absolutely love. Again, trying to add the summer pieces into my autumn wardrobe and just trying to give them a little bit of a longer lifespan, because there's nothing more annoying than buying really cute things and feeling like you can only wear them for like 1 or 2 months of the year. So I've been really trying to make things last a bit longer seasonally. So this dress is a denim number, which makes it a little bit thicker anyway. Love the structure of this. This is from Forever New, and I believe they do it in like a normal denim as well, but absolutely love it. I think it's gorgeous. Teamed with the trench, I think it just works really well. Elongates, adds a few little layers, and I quite like that you can still kind of see it too. And then I've just popped it with some brown boots, which I think add something a little bit different to the outfit. Give it a bit of something, to be honest, because sometimes with stuff like this, I think it's easy to just go with like a tiny pair of ballet flats or something, and actually putting on some chunky slimmer boots elongates the leg and also just makes it look a little bit more autumnal. And then obviously we've got the brown bag as well, so keeping the tones going, again, very neutral, very simple, very easy. And then we've just got the little bit of print in the hair and on the bag as well. This one is basically just wearing my summer vibes outfits but making them a bit more autumnal. So I've gone for my leopard print trousers and the red trainers. This is a combination I've worn quite a lot recently. Oversized t-shirt, and then rather than just wearing it on its own because it's really warm, I've chucked a trench on top with the little bag. And I feel like as an outfit, this is quite nice because the tones work really well together. Obviously, we are a bit clashy with the pattern, but you can't actually see that, so that's fine. But I just think it works really nicely. And if I had a red bag, I would have gone for that instead. But I do think the black ties in really nicely. I just think red could have added a little pop of colour in there to match with the trainers, or like if you put green trainers, green bag, etc. Just think it looks really nice. But this to me is quite a simple one. And again, just showing you that you can wear your summer outfits into autumn by just adding something like a trench or a really lightweight jacket, and it works really nicely. The leather trousers are out, and I have no shame because I kind of love them. So we've gone for the same outfit as before with the leopard print. So I've got the same t-shirt, I've got the same shoes, changed up the bag for something a little bit different just to keep in with the brown tones. But I've got some brown leather trousers on, which don't actually look that brown on camera, but they are like a kind of chocolatey brown. These are from Forever New, and I sized up and they fit perfectly. But I to be honest, always size up with leather trousers because I just think that where they are a little bit less forgiving in the stretch of the fabric, it's always better to get a little bit of a size up just to kind of make sure that you've got that extra bit of room. But also when you sit down, you don't want to be like cutting circulation. So I'm personally really loving them. I feel like they are definitely the colour and the trend of the moment. I think brown leather is having a bit of a resurgence this year, especially in like jackets and stuff as well. And I think as we start getting into leather trouser territory, they're going to start becoming a big deal. But I kind of feel like they're easier to style than I think. So I always thought leather trousers were quite difficult, but I tend to wear mine in the same way that I would wear a pair of jeans, and I basically just mix them into my wardrobe that way. So this is like basically what I'd wear, but with jeans, or as you saw before with the leopard trousers, but I just switched them for some leather and they look great. Leather trousers definitely are one for the slightly colder days, and they do get quite warm, but with a t-shirt and a trench, works really nicely. And you could so get away with this as something a bit smart casual too if you were allowed to wear something like this. Allowed to the office, I mean, not allowed in life in general. That would be weird. And last but not least, we've gone with one of the summer favourites, which is a waistcoat and some tailored trousers. I thought this would be a good one to finish on because the entire outfit just works really well as a whole. But also I've got some cute little ballet flats in there as well. So literally styling up things that I was wearing in summer, but just adding a trench, which is basically the vibe that I want to get across to you. You don't need to buy a whole new wardrobe every season. You also don't need to put your summer pieces away and not wear them through the autumn winter. You can absolutely get them out, style them up and wear them in a million different ways. So I've just gone for the plain black one here, but I do have a couple of other combinations that are similar. I actually have one that is like an actual grey set. This is literally just a black top and like a black waistcoat and black trousers that work. Same, I've got the beige, but it just looks really nice. And I've added the white in there as well, just for a bit of something different, with the little ballet flats, which are just the cutest thing ever. And I'm so glad they're back in fashion. I hated them at first. Now I can't get enough. That's it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed seeing 6 really easy ways to wear a trench coat for the season. I've really tried to get across in this one that you don't need to wear clothes purely for a season. You can just kind of mix and match your wardrobe in for different times of year, and also get some longevity out of all of those pieces too. So hopefully you loved this one. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more from me, and hopefully you really enjoyed this video. And if you want to check out other ways to style, I will leave my playlist down below and in the cards for you, because I do these pretty much every single week, styling different pieces from my wardrobe, different trend items, and also just different things that I've had for a really long time, like a trench coat, that are considered to be a capsule that I know you guys are going to want some styling info of. But if there's anything in particular you want to see, leave it in the comments down below and I'll add it to the schedule. But hopefully you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.